Hello, guys. I'm here with Tokyo Ghoul Breaking the Chains. If you don't know this game, it's a mobile game if you're new here, but it's a pretty fun game, and if you're a fan, you'd enjoy this game. I'm here to go over some tier list, explain what my channel is going to provide. Let me start with a little background. I'm Void. I'm on NA servers 004 and pretty stacked server, but let's go over the tier list and see what we have here. We'll start with the assists. These characters are great in the assist slot. They provide buffs, defense, damage, you name it. Kind of look at them, see what your team needs, and that's about it. This A tier, I would say if you're free to play, this is a tier you don't want to focus too much. These characters are underwhelming and aren't as strong as you'll see in S and SSS, but they'll make solid teams as your like second team, third team. We'll start with Light Arima. Great character, but it's one of the first Carnival characters we got. It's underwhelming, it's good install compositions, but over time it just became very hard to use as on your main team. He does have a cell, makes him a little bit better, but honestly, if you don't have the cell for him, I would just ignore it and just focus on the main team that I'm going to show you later. With Arima, same thing, high CP, just doesn't fit well in a team, and I would rather focus on other characters that can provide better results. These two would be great on like a stall team or a second team, but not on your main team. Alright, Red Tatara. Most people would be like, why is it an A tier? It's such a good character. It's not, guys. It's underwhelming. I hate this character. And at one point, he was meta, but Ayiri was in like the most horrible spot it was for like 4-6 months or something, and it needed a lot of fixing. This character does decent on a second team, and needs a specific composition around it, and you can build around it, but just for how much you have to put into this character and build around it, I'd rather focus on something else. Great second team though, I like that. Speaking of second team, with Yamori, Jason, he's a great character. He was so fun when he first came out. He resets on kills, and if he doesn't kill someone, if you have light Ayato with him, it works really well. We got Owl here. Owl kind of fell out of meta, and I've seen some people use him still with the 2 cells he has, special cells. And he could kill out Noro real quick, but I feel like the current meta, it's just, he's so underwhelming and there's better options to focus on. Red Arima is one of the older characters. He has 2 special cells you can have on him, and I heard one of them was like really expensive, like $500. I don't have it. He does good damage. I think he does great on a second team of CCG. Alright, we got these guys. They stall the other team really well. Your goal is to use this composition maybe as your second team because you're a CCG main and it's expensive to invest into everything. Or B, you're playing Pinnacle against someone and you're trying to kill one character on their main team before your main team comes and wipes it. This was done by Play Bunnies in Season 2 that we noticed. He used that composition to kill one character on the main, and then his main comes in and wipes the team, and then he just wipes everything else because he has a CP advantage with his CCG. But yeah, not bad. definitely wouldn't invest too much on these characters. Now we're getting into the next bracket. These characters are good to invest in. They can go really well with the tier above. Usually they work well together with the SSS team, and they're decently well to invest in. So let's see, we got Nishiki, Shu, Toka, and Hinami. These four, they kind of get switched out, switched in, and I would hold off on these four characters because we're getting Kaneki. Kaneki's coming out, and he might be meta changing. He might slot into the SSS area. We don't know yet. We'll know in a couple weeks, and I'll definitely have a video on it explaining his skills, and we'll be testing him. But currently, these are solid picks. Shu is great on no org. It works well. I saw someone in EU do it, and it looked awesome. Great team. Looks very fun. We got Blue Hinami here. Team Hinami with her cell. She's pretty good. She can be slotted on the main team. You gotta play around what kind of style you want to play with Antiku. They're kind of in an experimental state right now, and a lot of people are trying to figure out what's the best option for it, so we'll be testing some of those too. Alright, next, Blue Tatara, aka the Fraud, as I like to say because of someone. But he does good against burst comps like CCG burst team, but currently we're waiting for he's supposed to get a special cell. We'll see how that works. That might bump him up even more on the prio list, but definitely a decent character to invest in, especially if you're starting the game pretty fresh. He's pretty easy to get. Light Ayato is great. You can use him on the main team. He's really good on the second team. Just great overall. Character has a follow-up attack on any Ayiri attack. Just a good character to have. Green Jason is great. He buffs up your team with stats, makes you tankier, has a follow-up attack. Just generally a good character to invest in. Alright, this next tier is gonna be meta teams. Like, these teams are like the best in their category. So some of them might be worse on this tier list, but for example, this next category, Sen, Uta, Kuzan, they're like a no org team, and I've seen this team in action, and it looks really good, and it just works well. So this is, if you want to be a no org player, this is what you want to invest in. Maybe throw Shu in there, and then another backup support that we'll talk about later. But if that's what you want to invest, this is currently the best team you can build. I saw someone in EU use it. I forgot what his channel was, but it looked really good. It looked pretty strong, so definitely if that's what you want to invest in, go for it. And Antiku, we got Flamewing. The taunt's still pretty decent. She's pretty necessary at the moment, but the meta can always change. I feel like if anything happens, she's the one to go first from the current characters. We got Coffee Toka. She's really good because she provides the shields, and it's kind of needed to survive. Sadly, it's not enough damage or not enough shields to survive some of the CCG slash Ayiri, but she's still very strong. The new Toka, the 1 year Toka, she's really good buffs, just overall a great character, must have, must pull. She's currently in on the banner, so go ahead and go pull her. She's good in SSS too, so invest as much as you can if you're an Antiku player. Wit Owl, not much needed to say. He's great. He does AoE damage, if you can get a couple 3-star attacks, he can wipe teams out. Just a great Antiku addition. You can switch these out. You can switch between these and S tier. You can this org right now is very playable, and a lot of experiments can happen. So we're just waiting. We're experimenting and seeing what could work best. I'll be doing some experimenting and showcasing an account with great Antiku power. Okay, next we got CCG. Backup support right here. Great, strong, works really well. We got Amon, and then we got Juzo, Green Arima, and Halloween Juzo. Let me explain. I put all these up here for a reason. This is the CCG combo. Amon provides a stack, Blue Juzo provides stacks, and then Green Arima just nukes everyone. And then if he kills one target, this Juzo right here, he just starts triggering his attacks, and the next thing you know, the whole team's wiped. This is like a burst composition team building, and it's really strong. If with this combo you have to go first, basically. If you're not going first, I'm pretty sure you lose. I don't think I've won going second, but it's really strong going first. Super powerful. Now, Blue Arima is a universal backup character. Really good with the no org. So if you're going for no org, you have to have him. Sadly, if you're starting as a new player, you probably don't have this character. If you have if you get your free copy on Halloween, use your red coins on him if you want. He's just overall good to have. He makes your team tankier and stronger. Plus, when he enters the battle, he does some damage. Not bad. Now, the final team we'll go over is Ayiri. We got Easter Ayato. Great damage. He's currently a must-have since his release. He's the backbone of like Ayiri. Without him, and someone does have him, you're probably gonna lose. Mask Kaneki with his cell makes your team 20% tankier. Just provides beefiness to your team. Just it all like Ayiri right now. Just all of a sudden, all of them just mashed together so well. Same with Naki, just came out recently. Very strong, makes your team tanky. It levels up your cards. Very strong. And finally, everyone's worst nightmare, Noro. Just a couple cards of level 3 with this guy, and he can wipe any team from existence. Now, this is my personal tier list. I had some help from the community, some experts and veteran players, so I got some help with this. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the help I got. Hopefully this helps you decide on what org you want to invest into and what characters to invest in. I don't want you investing in anything that will feel like a waste in your future. Now, before I head out, what is this channel about? Well, this channel is going to be strictly focusing on Tokyo Ghoul content. So we'll be covering this game. We will be testing new characters. We'll be pulling new characters. We'll kind of test new teams. We'll be testing CCG. We'll be testing Ayiri. We will be testing Antiku. Currently, I don't have access to a no-org team, but maybe in the future sometime we can. We'll provide content that's not just RTA, and hopefully I can do some account reviews for people. I have some accounts lined up I want to review, share with you guys some big whales, a couple dolphins, some free-to-play, give some advice on what I see. If people need help min-maxing their accounts, I can explain that and how to focus on your resources. I'm just looking forward to providing that to the community. You guys have a good one. Please like, comment if you got any questions, and don't forget to subscribe.